over there. Kyle Busch is scored as the race leader. Then it's Montoya, McMurray, Ambrose, David Gilliland, Tony Stewart, Kevin Harvick, Ron Fellows, Elliott Sadler, Casey Mears is 10th. Then Jeff Gordon, who really benefited from being on pit road when the caution came out. And here comes Marcus Ambrose in that 21 car.
And Ambrose is in a good, this is where he's strong right here in this next couple of corners. This is where he'll get right on the back of the 26 of McMurray and try to pull out, make the pass if McMurray doesn't put the block on. But he puts the block on.
Yeah, but he pulled out anyhow. He's there. He's there.
Good.
Oh, he's going to hit the
Oh,
yes.
Montoya!
Yeah, there was no way he was going to hit Montoya. That happens so often here. You're concentrating on the car you're racing and forget the next car.
Caution is out. It'd be between.
Come on, outside.
Ambrose made a good move here, but he went in really, really deep on the 26 car, but didn't get it slowed up enough to not hit the 42 car.
Diving a little. Leave a room. Come.
Oops.
You see the 42 out here. He's not blocking anybody.
No, but when Ambrose made that move, the 42 car was not in front of him either. Did not cut in front of him. So that wasn't real. I'm not going to say that's Marcus's fault at all.
Not, because the 42.
Heartbreak for Marcus Ambrose and the Wood brothers. He has spun on the racetrack and come to pit road as we stay under green here in Sonoma.
Take a look here. You see Elliott Sadler trying to outbrake him, and he just locked up his brakes and went straight into Marcus Ambrose. You can see the front tires were locked up on the 19 car. Once that happens, you can't turn it.
And you look at the 19 car, he loses the position, so he doesn't gain anything either. You know, he gets in there. He did not mean to get in there.
No, he tried staying off the 21. He was on the brakes hard.
Yeah, and then you see the 29 turns right under him, so it's not like he spun him and gained anything. He lost everything on this.
On board with Elliott Sadler.
Yeah, once he locked it up, he just tried standing on the brakes harder.
Come on with it. Inside right.
Very good today. Running good times. They've been lucky, like a lot of these cars have been when the cautions come out, so they've been on the right sequence.
Lindsay.
Bill, and you guys are right, and you know what? They say they are good to go on fuel. The 38 of David Gilliland, they pitted last on lap 66. That means they got about 44 laps of fuel to go. David feels like the car's in great condition right now. This is the car that they obviously tested with. They went to Road Atlanta, and ever since they got back from that test, David's been really pleased.
Runs third, his best.
It was a big deal for him. You know, he's focused on that 18, but he's got to get rid of Tony too.
Oh, I don't know if he's going to get rid of Tony
there. And Tony's going in here. And Tony has the preferred line here. Tony has, that's a mistake by the 26. He got in the corner. He had position, got in the corner too hot. But how many times have we seen that on restarts so far today?
Bobby Labonte had stalled on the track. Apparently he got a push back, has made it back to pit road. Robbie Gordon helped the 43 back.
Harvick goes in.
Oh, he got McMurray and Stewart.
Harvick just took out 4 guys.
That was incredible. Oh, one just barely got by that.
And Harvick just got in there way too deep, got on the brakes, got it loose.
That's an incredible dominoes effect. That's an incredible. I don't think I've seen 3 cars spin like that either. Synchronized spinning, and there's Ron Fellows.
Ron Fellows is the other car.
After a great run that he had today, you got to give him.
Just some of the many wild moments that we expected to see this afternoon here at Infineon Raceway in Sonoma, California. Under the red flag with 4 laps to go. After what was a fairly caution-free event. But the closer you get to the finish, the more fun you have. There you see Kevin Harvick in that 29 car involved in that caution. Here's Tony going around.
Take our information and apply it to the race car, and it works.
All right, Steve Addington and Kyle Busch rolling to their 5th win of the season. Bill?
And his first career road course win in his 7th start. 11 NASCAR wins for him in 2008, 5 in the Cup Series, 4 in the Nationwide Series, and 2 in the trucks. 6th win for Toyota in 2008, 6th win for Joe Gibbs Racing, and the 3rd win for Joe Gibbs Racing here at Sonoma.
Those are very tight donuts, Kyle.
That's very pretty. That's very pretty. That's a nice burnout, man. He was coming down the front stretch, had the front tires locked, and it was still pushing it.
What do you hear?
You hear cheering for
Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch. That's a great shot, man. Look at him.
Unofficially 103 points now ahead of second place Jeff Burton. 152 back to from 30th to 1st. Last pitted on lap 69 and got the victory.
Where did Montoya start last year?
32nd.
32nd. So this is didn't break that record.
But it's
Sorry,
only
Kyle.
But it's only the second time.
But it's happened 2 years in a row.
Right, that's right.
But it showed that strategy came into play, and then all of a sudden they go to race, and the
David
fastest car
Gillen, yeah,
wins.
started 31st and wound up second.
How about
Good run for
Boyer and those
guys.
boys?
How about Casey Mears?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, here's a guy that's told you might need to start looking, and Juan comes back after that struggle comes back. Matt Kenseth back in 8th.
So maybe he shouldn't have taken the top 10. The 10th place finish we offered Kenseth.
Yeah,
huh?
obviously I was wrong. How about my man Terry Labonte there with a 19th? Thank you, Terry Labonte.
Michael McDowell, 21st.
David Reagan, that 23rd here is important for that team because that team, he has been so good so many places to struggle here. Eric Amarola, 28. Guys we didn't mention all day long that were here for the first time. That's pretty cool.
And you got guys like Ron Fellows and Kevin Harvick who are running up there in the top 6 or 7.
Max Pappas in that 66 car. They are 36th in owner points, 20 out of the top 35.
And all these guys had mechanical issues.
Here at Infineon. Marty.
Tony Stewart standing here talking to the media. We'll get a quick word with him. Tony. Yeah, okay, good. What happened in the spin with Harvick?
I don't know. I haven't seen it, so you know, it's not fair to comment on it until I see what happened for sure.
Yeah, but that's the second time this year. Does that concern you at all? It didn't look like it was intentional.
Marty, I said, just in case you didn't catch it the first time, I said I didn't see it. So, you know, you can say it's the second time, but you're not in the cars and you don't know what you're talking about. So,
at the end, you guys have made a terrific comeback in the last few laps. How were you able to gain 9 spots in a couple of laps?
just go anywhere that they weren't. So, you know, that's the easiest way to pass cars. Just go somewhere on the racetrack where they're not.
And a terrific car today, Tony Stewart. A little frustrated, but they were able to make a nice rally there in the last few laps. Bill?
Championship standings, Kevin Harvick out of the top 12. Matt Kenseth in. Unofficially, Harvick 2 points behind 12th place Matt Kenseth. 103 points from Kyle Busch to Jeff Burton. Okay, let's check back with Lindsay.
Down here with Jeff.